Oh my gosh. It's the first time in a whole entire week. No, it's not. I was on the mic yesterday. It's the first time for this show that I'm on the mic. Skip it. You heard me scratch. You heard it.
That's Miss J's thing.
You're right. It was my Lysol. People putting their fingers on the part that you're supposed to talk. You know, and that's just not kosher. It's not okay. It's quite nasty if you think about it. How's everybody's week been going? I was on vacation. Not really, but yeah. This is my first day back. I should have been here yesterday. No one has sent me their schedule still. So there's that. And then we have other things to talk about. You know, I've already changed the format of this show. I'll throw in some news here and there when I don't feel like talking about other things, but something pissed me off just a few minutes before the show started, and I feel that I need to, air out some stuff with it. So, how is it that you can make demands on people? Let's call these people tenants, okay? And your shit ain't together.
Get your baby.
So, when you felt as though you were going to put up a freaking sign and start to try to come down on somebody from somebody else is making something happen and doing something wrong-ish, right? How are you supposed to take it when your shit ain't together? I.e., elevator don't work, filthy hallway, there's a paper towel that has been in the hallway for the past 2 days with some kind of brown mechanism on it. Like, I don't know what it is on that paper towel, but how are you making demands and the one that you got cleaned the building is like 930 years old, and he refuses to bend down to pick up this goddamn paper towel with this brown residue on it? I'm not picking it up. I don't believe anybody else in here is going to pick it up because that's why it's still there. We all walked past it. We all looked at it, I'm sure, as we were leaving out. We're like, oh, look at that paper towel. It's got to go. And then we kept on going. But again, I digress because I just don't understand how people make up rules, expect people to follow them, because here's what I'm not going to do. Somebody calls and says I'm downstairs. I'm already embarrassed because I have to come all the way downstairs to let you in via steps and then go back up the steps, and then I'm winded. And I bring my asthma pump with me. So, here's what I said on the first floor, where management lies, because that's what it said at the end of the letter. Management. Okay, management. So here's what the fucking idea is going to be for you, management. Well, until you get the goddamn elevators working, we are not going to be leaving nothing locked, because there's nobody got time to be coming all the way down these steps and then go all the way back up these steps. Because y'all don't want to get the elevators together. It's been a fucking month. I'm finished ranting. That was it.
A whole 2 minutes.
That was it? Damn, that shit felt like it was like 10. I'm sorry, sponsors, if you don't like it, well, you know.
So I need to know what part of that do I take out the sponsor part when I make the commercial?
Just put the beeps on the cuss words. Cuss words are only for live radio, not for the the replays. So, oh, it felt like they're still on. I thought they tried to hit the switch and cut us off. They would be trying it when they do something like that. You know, especially when, just to go into it a little bit deeper, because we've been waiting for Comcast since, what, March? It's July, almost August. And they're holding us up. Again, don't try to make rules until you get your shit together. You can leave shit in, because they say shit on USA and TNT
Okay.
and FX.
You the food now, baby.
So it must be allowed, so, you know, leave that in.
But they don't say it on BET.
Because BT's lame.
Stuff.
Right. Who still watches BT?
You?
Everybody under 18. For 106 in Park, I guess. I guess they get their style from Shard Moss. You would think, though, they would have, because the show's only 2 hours, so somebody 16, 17, 18 can work that time slot, and I think they should. Because, not to say Shard should lose his job, Bow Wow and all, but it's a kid's show, don't you think? They're the only ones that's really buying music these days.
Yeah.
So that's a kid's show, so why not have kid host? Like 16, 17, 18-year-old kids. Shard's almost 30. In that little body, I don't know, I'm just saying. In that little body. He just because he looks like a kid doesn't mean he's one. That's like statutory rape, right?
I don't know.
Did you hear about all the people at Disney that got locked up for having underage sex with kids?
That is outright lies.
It's not. It's not. It's the truth. It's the truth. It was all over CNN. Disney, SeaWorld, and Universal Studios, I do believe. But you gotta be like 21. Oh, after a certain hour, you gotta be like 21 to get in Universal Studios. But yeah, I was on the CNN today. They were posting this stuff, you know, texting these kids. And it was, the sting was set up. So one of them was like, what do you say, my name? I like to be cuddled and held, and his favorite position is oral sex. How will I tell you I had to leave my office?
Your baby. Wow.
So you keep going in and out. You keep going in and out.
The radio can hear me, so. So disorienting.
It is. It's making one side of my head hurt. I'm chewing this gum. I apologize.
Not really.
You're right. See, come on. Get it together.
Boom.
The United Negro College Fund organization has some explaining to do, as it has been. See, this is what I when people don't proofread their stories. That's a big problem for me, because how can you call yourself a media source or a journalist if you have errors and then you didn't go back and correct the errors? This story came out at 12 minutes before I got it, so I'll give them a pass, because it says as it has been revealed, not as it has been revealed, as it has been revealed that they've willing accepted. What the hell? Okay, I'm done with you, Bossa. That's it. Typing too fast, trying to be the first to post it. That's what that is. That's why I don't run with your stories. That they've willing accepted $25 million in donations from the Koch brothers foundation. Y'all know who the Koch brothers is, right? They just want to support all the politicians, the Republican side. Which is allegedly, which is widely known for supporting Africa American voter suppression efforts.
Get your baby.
I think this is more of a story about gossip than it is about this story. Because, slow down. You made your headline right. UNCF put on blast for accepting $25 million from Shady Koch Brothers Foundation that supports black voter suppression. You put all your effort in making your title right. But when you get to the story, oh my gosh, and then they only had to write not even 2 sentences, because that's one whole sentence, that one I just read. And then it says the rest of the story is via Yahoo News. How you get one sentence wrong with all these errors in it? I can take a red pen and just go through this like, I don't even think it's worth it. I think that the story was about gossip. Again, I gotta find my different sources. They forgot I come out the closet. This has got to stop. I can't even run with this story because it's all the spelling errors and grammatic errors and stupidity. Drake has a new album and he's going to call it Views from the Six. The Six is a car, right?
I don't know what a 6 is.
If he adds 2 more sixes, it could be evil.
Illuminati.
I'm going to the movies after this.
Me too. You gonna go see Planet of the Apes? Mm-hmm. Me too. Outside. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going.
What time?
8:30.
Stay off my tax, bitch. Okay? Stay out of my tax. Mind your business.
I'm going.
You're not. Your mother's show starts today.
I know everything.
I tell her to text my other phone. Let me tell her now.
Why can't I go?
Because you have a show to do.
So if I didn't, would you take me with you?
Sure, you could have went. I just would have sat in the back. You could have sat up. What's been going on? I don't know nothing.
You ain't got no stories?
No, I have a lot of stories. I just don't want to talk about them. They're boring.
Spit a rat.
Skip it. That's how I rap. What's this? Somebody's business card.
Why don't you give some tips on how to be a better personality on a radio show?
No, that's going to go on the rule board.
You said that's gonna work.
That's going to go on the rule board. I couldn't be able to give you tips. It's a natural thing. Somebody crossed something out. Oh, an email address. Bro Calvin Tucker. Ain't he the singer? The guy that was here singing? He had the music?
Calvin Tucker.
Junior. CEO.
Yeah.
Inspirational recording artist, yeah. Mm-hmm. How was that music?
It was okay. Weren't you here that time?
No, I laugh. You know I laugh. Whose show was he on?
Let me see the card.
Was he on Jonathan's show?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember. Does that make him?
I don't know what that is. I need you to speak to the mic.
I'm just wondering, does it make him? What are you doing?
Get your baby.
How you doing? Okay. How you doing? All right. I'm silly. I mean, no, but it's not a thing that you can learn. Sometimes talent is just talent, and when you have it, like I didn't hear Jonathan's show last night. How did it go?
It went pretty good.
I kept saying I'm going to listen to it, but I was hooked on YouTube yesterday. I get like that sometimes.
Looking at
when you look at videos and hours just go by. When I left here yesterday at 7 o'clock, I got home probably around about 7:30, and
Using them Beyonce videos?
no, I was looking at Kiki Wyatt actually, and because I got her CDs. Not all of them, because you can on iTunes you can preview music for up to a minute and a half, and I didn't like majority of them. I'm like, she needs the right producer, the right manager. I mean, I know it's her husband and all, but he needs a co-manager. No, it's not even the manager. She needs the right producers and the right writers for her music. I think she probably can write, but somebody needs to give her the right beats and stuff to go along with her music, because she is a powerhouse. She be singing, she sings that song Love Under New Management, one of them old songs, with irreverence. When I'm telling you she is a beast, she sings it better than probably the person that made the song, the original singer. She does that with all songs, and then she has such a, like some of the comments I've seen, she's like, she shouts too much, but that's her singing style. But she does it to perfection. Like, there's no mess ups. Like Beyonce, actually, I'm not comparing them to, because one's a powerhouse and one's a performer that can sing. She can sing, but she's a performer. She gives you Beyonce gives you a show. Kiki Wyatt is a singer. Like, she's homegrown, no training, a singer, natural talent. I don't know if Beyonce had talent. I mean, training either, but somebody probably had to coax that voice to sound like that. Kiki's not like that. And I was just like stuck. I wanted to see anything that was not televised, stuff like that. Yeah. Performances at clubs and stuff like that. And that's how like, she should be like a #1 artist, really, because she can sing. She should be. Because she's not there. She's not on the same lines as Kelly Price. Everybody knows Kelly Price rolls off their tongue when they think about singing.
Yeah.
Not even Faith Evans doesn't roll off the tongue to me like no more. She don't sound like she did when she sung "Soon As I Get Home."
That was a good song.
She doesn't sound like that no more because Biggie died. Oh, Biggie. If he was still here, maybe she would still be singing. Like that. She had a different voice back then. Howling at all them damn kids. She lost it. Then she sounds like she's aggressive. She's gonna rip your neck open. Suck your blood. But yeah, I really do enjoy Kiki Wyatt. Her runs. She can, you can tell she don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She can hold a note. Like, I counted. She held this note for 12 seconds. And it was at the top of her voice note that she held for 12 seconds. That's not a smoker. I sprained my wrist, my forearm, guys. Have you ever done that before? Strained, not sprained. I always say sprained. I strained my forearm.
What were you doing?
I don't know how I did. I think I slept on it wrong. No, you know what? No, I do know how to do it. I lifted up a box. But I lifted it up wrong. I lifted it up with my forearm. And this one's sprained. See, it's swollen. See the difference?
Nope.
You don't see it? Look.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you got a titty right here. But I got this icy hot stuff. Love it. I made a mistake and rubbed my face with it. And I put it away and I was like, it ain't doing nothing. And it still didn't do anything. So like 3 minutes later, I was going upstairs to turn on the air conditioner upstairs. And I was sweating. So I was like, Oh! And then stuff started burning on my eye. And then it kicked in on the arm.
Wow, why would you do that?
This whole side of my face is on fire.
Why's it called icy hot?
Because it goes on cool and then it heats up. to help with inflammation.
Oh, okay.
And it did help because now I can do this. I couldn't do that at first. It was like this because it wouldn't stretch out any further. And it's not painful right now. I don't have any news. I could talk about politics though, if you want to.
Oh, no.
How about immigration? I do have a little knowledge on that. That nothing has been done.
I'm going to talk about immigration.
Those people are still sitting down there, and like they you might as well say they're sitting in those cargo containers that's always on the movies when it's on the boat and stuff.
Yeah.
There was this picture though, this image that blew my mind of a whole bunch of how they're trying to get into the country. They were on a whole bunch of people on top of trains. Like, why you ain't get in the train? Why you on top? And then y'all legs hanging over the side. We see you.
And who will stop you?
Where you going? We see you up there. Get down. You supposed to have been like laid down, maybe covered your body in aluminum foil so you can look like the top of the train.
I learned them for you.
Yeah, just ball up in a ball, make it look like you got one of those spinning things on the top of the train. You wasn't even being incognito. You was just like, we here, we coming. And they like, no, you're not. Get down. Get down.
Don't make it shoot a third one.
So, how about that guy that got detained? He was coming here. He came here illegally like 20 years ago or something, and he's like known. You know, he promotes it basically on Twitter that he's an illegal, and he came here for the American dream basically. And he went to go get on a flight,
And it was like,
and they came and got him. Now he's detained. It's not funny. I don't find it funny because he is such a public figure. This looks bad on Border Patrol.
I think it's funny.
The fact that he's been here all these years and he could not gain legal status in all the years that he's been here.
So he was
although he was trying to.
So he was kind of like, hey, I'm illegal.
Basically, but no, he's doing it so he can help other people that are stuck in the immigration system get out.
Oh.
He was getting his education. Like this, one of his friends came out and is trying to help him, and that she's illegal. And she got 2 master's degrees from here. How's she even get in school? Don't you gotta give your legal documents when you go to get in school?
Yeah.
You can't just sign up and just walk through the door the next day. That would be wrong, letting the gunman in. You know what I'm saying? he just gets in
And get a doctorate degree.
right. Learns how to be an archer. Next thing you know, Dean Winchester is hanging from the light pole with an arrow in his chest. I'm not saying that I say the border should be open to all because money is there to be made. If you think about it, if you let these people in, I don't think they would be a drain on the system because a lot of people in foreign countries their ineptitude is to work. And when they get here, they tend to do the jobs that nobody else wants to do.
Like cab drivers. But then somebody has to do it, right? Somebody has to be a cab driver. Somebody has to mow lawns.
Mm-hmm. I've never had the dream to be a cab driver. I know that for a fact.
Cabs smell funny.
But they make money.
How much money?
They make loot.
So how do
They work when they want to work.
Oh, for real? So they can just work a whole week straight. Don't they gotta put gas in the car?
No, but legally they have to take off because you have to get sleep when you're driving the car.
Yeah.
Just like, see what happened with Tracy Morgan and that the truck driver from Walmart. They say he was almost up for almost 24 hours and fell asleep at the wheel, allegedly. But no, mandated that when you're being a passenger driver, you have to be off a certain amount of time and then on a certain amount of time. It's called when they're on, it's called on transit. When they're off, it's called off. So the cab companies can monitor that when you're on, and you have to basically, because if something happens to somebody and they're in your cab and you're not in transit, you can get in trouble because that's not being recorded. Say for instance, you picked up a fare off the corner and you didn't turn your meter on. That's not legal. I used to work at Yellow Transportation. Thank you, everybody. Oh, sorry. I know a lot about it. But the cabs make money. They can make a lot of money, and that's how. If you understood, when you catch a cab, they try to hurry up and get to the destination where you're going.
Yeah.
They don't like taking long trips because the longer your trip, the less fares they can pick up.
Oh, true.
So they start you off at like $2.
No,
so you got to think about it. If they could get,
it's like $1.80.
I don't care. That's not relevant. So the more fares they pick up, the more money they make. So, and they like getting calls that take them to the airport and stuff like that.
Wow, because there's always somebody else there that might need another.
No, they can't pick up from the airport. They can only drop off. If they, are regular cabs. Oh my God, this show is boring. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't plan better. Well, I really, really didn't. Your city, or the State Highway Administration, I should say, will spend $15 million in the next 6 years to expand overnight patrols and increase the number of traffic cameras operating alongside major highways across the state.
That's good.
For who?
For people who like to go 100 miles per hour
Yeah.
and hit squirrels.
I gotta go. I just gotta go to break. We'll be back.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits and the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
So, I'm a dog, and I'm kind of new to this family, but I've noticed a trend. My humans do this thing where they go around and get all my toys and hide them in this basket, but it's always the same basket, and it's always the same place, and then they act so surprised when I find them, but I'm like, hello, that's where you put it last time. Humans are the worst at hide and go seek.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
It's time to enjoy your TV better, your internet better, and your phone better, starting as little as $40 a month. Xfinity by Comcast offers the best solutions for all your entertainment needs. Choose from thousands of on-demand titles, stream movies, and shows on any of your devices. Control your DVR on the go from anywhere. And now introducing Xfinity Start Over. Restart a show that's already in progress. Now you won't miss a minute of your show when you're running late. How about some of the nation's fastest internet speeds, not only at home, but when you're on the go with Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspots? How about having the most intelligent home on the block with lighting and temperature control, 24/7 security, and firewall from any PC or tablet? All services are backed with a 30-day guarantee and packages starting at just $49.99. You can't lose. Don't delay. Local reps are waiting for your call. Just dial 866-824-4019. Again, that number, 866-824-4019.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy, busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait, Mom, what? Huh?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Check out the splashback at the Sugar Shack.
Now, there are some good cops out there. But
there are, but they all act the same. You got to remember, though, there are some good cops out there, that you can catch in the right way, you know. And then there are some cops out there that, but those same cops are a different way to other people.
Right.
So, for instance, I don't understand why, even if it's your orders that you are to, because I don't like it. I don't like the fact that my civil liberties are in jeopardy every time I look out my window when I'm driving past somebody, because it's never happened to me, and I think I would be locked up if it did. When I go driving down the street and I notice that they done pulled somebody out of their car, made them sit on the ground.
On the ground.
That is so degrading.
That happened to me. That happened to me.
I'm not sitting on the ground. You can take me to jail, but check this out. You're going to have to throw me to the ground. Because I'm not doing that.
It happened to me, a good girlfriend.
I'm very well spoken.
Yes.
And I don't need to be thrown to the ground for you to have me obey you.
They took us out of the car. It was myself, a good girlfriend of mine, and my brother from another mother complex. We were just coming from an event. There was still a lot of noise going on from It was a house party, but it was respectful. No, it was not a lot. Oh my goodness, I can remember, like, it was, mind you, it was the last day of Black History Month. The last day of Black History Month, and they sent 4 or 5 cop cars and had us sit on the ground. I told it was a woman, a female. It was like literally 4 cars and then the paddy wagon. And I got really emotional. I was like, "Are you serious?" We actually were coming from a Black History event, and then went over to a little housewarming gathering. And I said, "This is the last day of Black History Month. Are you really going to sit us on the ground? Are you really doing this?" No one ended up getting arrested. They didn't check our license, check our IDs, and I said, "You really? There's a crime being committed right now." I said, "There's a crime being committed right now, and they're getting off scot-free because you're here with us."
Right.
Yeah, that was my first experience to Baltimore police.
For more of At the Sugar Shack, be sure to tune in live Mondays through Fridays at 5 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the station with all the hits and the Talk Lately show weeknights at 7 p.m.
You are now listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
For less than $50 a month, you can have the most intelligent home on the block. With Xfinity, you'll get some of the fastest internet speeds in the nation, so you can stream movies and shows on any of your personal devices and program your DVR on the go. Xfinity even lets you control your lights and temperature and get security and fire alerts from any PC or tablet 24/7, 365. All services are backed by a 30-day guarantee and start at just $49.99. Call today, 866-824-4019, 866-824-4019.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree
It's huge!
is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
It was me. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for... Hold on, wait. Let me do it. All right.
Very messy.
All right, thank you for tuning back into Talk Lately Show. You're here with your host,
Money.
and your engineer, Robbie. You know, we just got a couple more stories for y'all in the second boring half of this boring show.
It is boring. It's very boring. Maybe if my mic was close enough to me, because I think I was far away. Or maybe I'm comfortable now. Maybe I can do a reprieve. A reprisal. That show, Extant. Okay. The first episode was very boring. All the way up until the end. The end then got me, okay, like, yeah, now I can't wait till the next week. Where are you going?
Don't be worried about me, Money.
That was real ragging. Did you hear me?
That gummy in my face.
No, that's real ragging. Real ragging. Very ragginistic.
Isn't water just so delicious?
Calm down. 9.6 million viewers. Okay. All right, Holly Berry bringing in the people.
They're there.
Oh, wow. So here's what they're saying. Because one of my favorite shows on TV this summer is Under the Dome. It was my favorite last summer. It's my favorite this summer. But it hasn't been as exciting as it was last summer. So they got some work to do. But I do hear the ratings are still good for that show. But 9.6 million people tuned into Halle Berry's Extant with, executive produced by Steven Spielberg. The show was boring all the way up until the end, and then it got interesting because now we're starting to find out stuff. It got real weird when she was on the spacecraft kissing the black dude. And I'm like, well, how'd he get there? He can't just appear. And then that's when it started getting better and better and better. So this week's episode, I'm hoping that it will shed some light on something, a little bit of light on some things, and get more into what the little boy, the android, which is their son, is about. Because he's starting to look like he's getting feelings and stuff, and he's a computer. Computers don't get feelings, so that's weird. So I'm excited to see where this is going to go. Now, Under the Dome comes on Monday nights at 10 on CBS. I didn't see the episode last night. I started it today. I didn't get the chance to get through. When it says.
What is this?
You're listening to, you're watching WJZ TV, and then I hit pause because I had to come here. So I'm going to watch that. Not tonight because I'll go to the movies to go see Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
We're going to the movies.
Negative. And Amy Poehler's brother Greg had 3.5 million viewers for his debut last week's Welcome to Sweden. Never heard of it. But Halle Berry's pregnant. This baby's gonna be weird. So I have an alien baby.
Who's Halle Berry? Wait, she's real life pregnant or a TV show pregnant?
TV show pregnant. Get into the story. So Extant comes on Wednesdays at 9 on CBS. I said this last year, but I like that we now have new shows that come on during the summer.
Only in the summer?
Mm-hmm.
Give you something to look forward to.
Right. After the spring season goes away, you still got new shows, brand new shows, or a new season of another show that comes on in the summertime. I remember you didn't have that back in the day. You had to wait the whole entire summer of watching reruns of them old shows again, which I never did. I'm not a rerun person. To wait for the new season, which ratings would drop dramatically. Now them putting these new shows on there, the advertisers come back, so they can still make money all over, around the clock.
So the shows only air during the summer season,
right?
And then during the fall and winter and the spring, the show is not on,
right?
And then it re-airs in the summer.
What?
It re-airs like a new season.
A new season. That's not re-airing. A re-airing is a repeat.
No, I got you.
Do you? Germany is full of it, though, right? Germany, the country. Look, I had something for you guys yesterday, but I actually gave it up on live at the Sugar Shack yesterday about Jeremy Meeks and his penis being all over the internet. Y'all missed that show. We talked about it. I even gave it like a little sneak peek on, not a sneak peek, but I gave like a hint on Facebook about what I saw in amazement. Okay, I'm moving on. Okay, I can't.
Please.
If it wasn't you, I would continue, but it's you. Look, you can't be holding back my mouth, okay? Because of your sexuality.
Just continue with the show, please.
I am.
I'm gonna need you to not yell at me like that. Thank you.
McAfee, you know, the virus people. They said some of the top superheroes are names that you should never click on, basically, when you're surfing the net. Like Superman, Thor, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Batman, Black Widow, Captain America, Green Lantern, and Ghost Rider. Those are the top 10 most toxic superhero names to search for on web.
Why?
Because they usually have viruses behind their names. The Superman virus, the Wonder Woman virus, the Aquaman virus. That's the one that sends water straight through the wires of your computer. The Wolverine, that's when shards of glass come out in 3 and stab you in your chest.
That is outright lies. That is not true.
The Wonder Woman one is when she just puts lasso around your neck and hangs you from a tree.
What's up with you getting hung from trees, man? Everybody always getting hung from something. The teacher got hung from the ceiling in the school. Somebody just got hung by Wonder Woman from a tree.
There's a lot of hanging going on. I don't make this stuff up. Black Widow, she just hangs you from a door.
Something wrong.
It wraps you in a sheet like you in a spider cocoon, but you're hanging. That's the key word. Captain America. Watch how I bring it all reverb back to hanging. Watch this. Captain America throws his shield up in the air. It goes over
the American flag.
No. It goes over the power lines. And it goes around and around them. But it has a rope attached to it. The rope is connected to your neck. And then you get hung. See? Captain America did that. Green Lantern, he can create anything in his imagination. So why would he make a hanging machine? Ghost Rider. Enough said. His whole skull is on fire, so you know he likes stuff around the neck.
That's what happened to him. That's why his neck and up is just...
See? All this hanging going on. Everybody is evil. Dr. Dre is suing somebody.
Don't he got enough money?
He's suing somebody for 800. Oh no, that's how much he's worth.
800 million?
I thought that's what that said, but it doesn't. Earlier this year, when the news broke that Apple was buying Beats by Dre for $3 billion, the Compton, California native instantly shot to the top of the Forbes wealthiest hip-hop artist list with a net worth of $800 million. Now Dr. Dre is on a mission to put a halt to all counterfeit Chinese-made headphones being sold to the consumer market. According to TMZ, Dre is claiming in a lawsuit that a group of unnamed websites based in China are getting rich off of selling cheap counterfeit headphones with the same red B logo inked on the side. And Dre and his company win the lawsuit and collect all profits from the fake headphones, which have reportedly raked in more than $135 billion in revenue. The 49-year-old media mogul might officially earn the stripes into the Billionaires Club. Congratulations. But you can get there right now. You made this $800 million. Come on, I know you got an idea in your head that can get you $200 more million. Come on. I say you put your money where your mouth is and give up $50 million and help the oh gosh, I wish I had money. I wish I was really rich. I don't understand why somebody hasn't come forward and stepped up, right? All right, you got 57,000 people that has crossed the border, right? if you get a couple of your rich friends together, rich people I'm talking about, if you get a couple of your rich friends together and put them up in a hotel for a couple weeks, get a couple hotels that, you know, it's the summertime, a lot of them aren't going to be booked right now, put them in a hotel for a couple weeks, or at the least buy some big, you know, put them in a big warehouse or something like that. Get some nice bedding, some kitchenette sets, like fake faux kitchenettes like they have on the talk shows where they pull out a whole kitchen and put it on the talk show set.
Yeah.
They can put a couple of those in a nice giant warehouse, let them people cook food for themselves, bring food in. You know, all that kind of stuff. Ideas like this don't just come out of the fly, you know, out of my head. This is stuff that could be done. Make suitable arrangements for these people to find work while they're waiting, instead of just having them lay on the floor with Red Cross blankets. Can you imagine how thin the blanket is, though? The Red Cross blanket. Because you know they just probably put no effort into buying them.
Yeah.
They only wanted them to put the logo on it. Shout out to Red Cross for everything you do, though. But at the same time, I just wonder about that because we have all of these rich people and everybody's complaining. Everybody wants something to get done. A country of immigrants. And we act like pure bitches when it comes to other people. I mean, y'all do. I'm gonna take we, not we. Y'all.
You're an American too.
But I don't act like a bitch.
Me either.
When it comes to my immigrants.
So you want to say they?
You're not with me.
I'm not with them either.
Well, then you speak for yourself. I'm speaking for myself. Y'all. So, where was I?
You know it'd be cool
for me to finish talking on my radio show. I got you. Yeah. I agree. And I'm just still thinking about it though. Like, what else could we do? Again, it's all of this flat land that no one occupies in the middle of our country. Nebraska, who lives there? No one. You know, Wyoming, who lives there? No one. Wild horses. I mean, Mexicans are the closest thing to Indians out there, so they could get the horses and stuff and go back to the olden days. Oh my gosh, was that racist?
That was pretty racist.
But look, everything that I've been looking at on TV today, like this guy was walking down the stairwell with the people at in Mexico, and this guy was like, "I'm trying to get to America. Gotta. I want to get there. I want to get there. I want to get there. I gotta get there. Gotta get there." That was Jill Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, my neck. I wish I had some of that icy stuff right now. I'm gonna put it on my neck. And she said, right, all I can think about right now is fries, because I seen you just she handed you over a sweet tea. And I want some french fries and barbecue sauce. Why'd you cover your mouth up? And you turned your mic off? You tried it.
What'd you say?
I didn't say a damn thing.
Keep it that way.
No. What's the show called? Can't stop talking.
It's about to be called.
No. It's not. The screen went blank. Where my fries? Hello? Where my fries?
You got a show to do, sir.
I what?
You have a show to do. No.
Thank you. Yummy, yums. Oh, she got me a small fry. How dare her? She tried it. Who gets small fries?
You. You better be glad we can get you a Happy Meal.
That's okay. I got a car. Can she hear me? I got the radio on out there. Big as I am.
Like last year, well, earlier this year, you said you weren't going to eat McDonald's anymore.
I don't eat McDonald's food. They're burgers and stuff, but they're not real. There's not much you can do to fake a potato. I really don't have much to talk about. Man faces charges for aggressively stabbing a watermelon. What the hell does that have to do with anything? A 49-year-old Connecticut man faces threatening charges after a woman told the police he stabbed a watermelon in a passive-aggressive manner. So?
He stole it or bought it?
You have to follow along with the story, okay? The registered citizen of Torrington reports Carmine Cervellino of Thomaston was arraigned Monday on charges of threatening and disorderly conduct. He was released after posting a bond, a $500 bond. Police say the woman had gone to the police on July 4th to report finding drugs, including marijuana, in Cervellino's toolbox. He was not arrested because she was in his toolbox. Why are you in my toolbox, bitch? They say she later returned home to find the watermelon on the counter with a butcher's knife in it. That symbolizes he was going to put that one in her skull if she keeps snitching, bitch. She reported that Cervellino then entered the room and began carving the watermelon. She called the incident passive-aggressive and menacing. No one answered a phone call Tuesday morning to the Cervellino house seeking a comment. Get away. Are you kidding me? You attracted to my barbecue sauce? Find your own life. Come on, seriously?
Give him the piece.
I didn't even know people in Washington that lived in Washington, D.C. had their own driver's license. I thought they had a Maryland driver's license, to be honest. But apparently, D.C. has their own driver's licenses. So this man went to New Hampshire, and he was going to go buy some alcohol, some booze. This just shows how antiquated and old the laws are in our states. We still operate off of laws that were around when people walked outside barefoot.
Coin purses.
People were still using wooden teeth.
Ew.
Like at a certain point, I think every time you make a when a new nation is formed, they have to put an expiration date on the Bill of Rights and on the Constitution. And they have to have an expiration date at the bottom of the signatures. This will only last for 50 years. Or something like that.
But our forefathers.
Who gives a damn about them? They did. I don't care. Quite frankly, I don't care about anybody that's not here no more. What am I supposed to do when you're gone? Keep thinking about you? I'm busy. I really do have something else to do with my time. You remember all the people down here in immigration? They're going to sit around and think about your casket? No, I'm not. But seeing as though they're gone, and they are the ones that signed these Bill of Rights and these constitutions and stuff like that, they're gone. Why is it still valid?
Well, it's just, I don't know, like a rule of thumb kind of thing, I guess.
What the hell is a rule of thumb? People always use that, but what does that mean?
It's
a
like,
rule of thumb? No. What?
You know what I thought it was?
What?
I thought it was like whenever you count, sometimes you count with your thumb first. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I thought rule of thumb was like, that's the first rule that you always go by.
Okay. Whatever.
So like rule of thumb, never use your jelly spoon and the peanut butter. No?
I always do that because I eat it right off.
Wow. You one of them.
I live alone. It's my house. I make the rules. But again, why do we still follow it? Why were we following it? Like, Dal has the right to bear arms. Not when it's computerized. And the target is on, you can shoot somebody on point. Or, you know, the trigger is hair thin. You know, what do they call it? A hair trigger or something like that when it's real sensitive?
Trigger like a hairpin.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what it is. Trigger like a hairpin. It's like really sensitive.
Alright, fine. It's only 75 degrees outside.
It's only 15 seconds left in your show.
I know. I'm going to the movies. I'm going to the movies.
We're going to the movies.
You heard the emphasis. Let's see what this is on the phone. Hello? Hello?
You still on, yeah.
You have the wrong number. No problem. Thank you. Enjoy your time on the radio. Goodbye. Up next is the Sharon Nixon Show. Right here on BiggerSportsRadio.com.